Alright, so this is the 10 minutes speaking. So let's get started. At 23, I was responsible for taking her life. Never did think when it was in 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade that at 23, I was responsible for taking the life of somebody. So 29, 2009, July 17, we decided to go to the bar. We started to not well allowed to go to the bar legally. We don't always supposed to be there. Because 2 months prior, to this time, I just got the DUI. So no license and was in preparation. Members were always know about this said, Nathan, are you driving? I said, no, no, absolutely not. I said, I'm in preparation, I'm not even supposed to be doing it. So I had drank and consumed a half of 50 of whiskey. And to the shot of tequila, I was drunk. A girl named Priscilla Owens, who had just moved from Alabama, 2 weeks previous, moved up to Indiana to Marion. Since of there, he was kid, he was a little older than all of us. So there was going to be my designated driver, so I bought one and has supposed to take me to start the fire. She come to get me. My friend Mike says, Nathan, you're not driving, right? I said, no, man, oh no, man, I'm drunk. I'm not driving, she is my designated driver. Look at this going out to teachers they were starting the fire. It was a little bit cool. We shook up and went out the door. But the process of leaving that bar, to get to the cars, there's one question I have probably ever answered. I can't put my finger on it. But somehow, when I left that bar, Priscilla gave me her keys. Remember the next few moments, I remember I remember what was being said. I remember everything, every part of it. I remember my shorts that I had on. I remember more clearly than anything the next word I hit out opposite the mouth. I remember for clearness, every vowel, every consonant articulated so precisely. It's so clear and crystal clear as day. Next word I hear from Silas was simply this. 3. I woke up in the hospital bed. Remedy report is said this. So when I arrived on the scene, only one person in the vehicle, me. In the tree going off anywhere from 60 to 62 miles an hour. No brain even try to stop. And the 3 decades of beer bottles that were behind her. Catapult forwards an impact. Catapult. The woman named Priscilla couldn't get her seatbelt on. Catapulted at impact, the so-called cone will shoot in the car. In that case, the beer bottles met with Priscilla in between. And she slid down to the floorboard. And next to the middle console. So on that night, the paper I read to life Priscilla's accident. To the part to the hospital, someone who gave me Isabella's life is with that. I had no idea. But in the paper says in the morning, Isabel life was the best way. The paper should be said something the next morning. Paperman shows up at like 4 a.m. He comes driving by everything slow, stop but like a movie. He rolls the window and he throws the paper and hits boom. I jump up, grab it, I rip open the rubber band, I roll it open. And there's a headline. Crash victim dies. At 23, I was responsible for taking her life. Never did think when in the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th grade that at 23, I would be responsible for taking the life of somebody. What happened through this? The family wanted me to contact them right after that. And I called, what do you say? What do you say? What do you say? I'm sorry. But according to the family, they said, let them listen. Mr. Wassober was a vehicle we kept all the blame on you, which I really agree with. It was solely to blame. I was the driver. I don't care how wrong it was. It was my fault. But I said, listen. There's a reason for the family to feel destroyed. We want you to know that we love you even though we don't know you. We forgive you even though we don't know you. We just do it faithful. Just try to make the world a better place. Try to don't let Priscilla die for nothing. Just make a difference. With what I do, my life speaks louder than words. Because when it began to change my life, I'm gonna learn to make good choices. I'm gonna learn to be responsible. I'm gonna learn to be dedicated and have good choices and morals and values. I'm gonna open up when wrong. I'm gonna be truthful. I'm gonna stand up for what I know is right and not gonna let anybody change me. And maybe that's not great news right now, but you can't get there. And these are the attributes of the sad man. If you want something in life, you're gonna be willing to do that hard no that you keep doing the same things so that almost is the definition of insanity. If you're to change, you have to be willing to change. Good choices will always have good results. If we make a lot of bad choices, a lot of bad decisions, and we're basing my value, my worth of your opinions. Listen to me, listen to me. Listen, I want you to understand something. Your value is never based on any of the opinions of anybody in this room. Who cares what anybody thinks or say about you? They're not your mental system, they're not your system of worth. You are who you say, you are by your actions. Because in the situations that make the consequences good or bad. And when I went to prison, as in serious and I came to a broken family, I had believed and marked and identified. I had battled hurts and pain and wound. And so the pseudo thoughts and how part of frustration, how many drugs and alcohol consumed me. I had lost all dreams and goals. I felt like I had too many ways to change. Listen, I felt like what I had every reason. Say, you know what, life is too tough and I quit. I live with this reasonable system and promise you, man, that will change everything about who you are. Hard work works. Make good choices, good things happen. I value people. I did that 10 years ago when it all happened and I went to prison. It was like, you know what, I want to break this promise, I want to keep this family and come from brokenness. I don't know where to start. What I do know is the importance of choices that I make. And so later I wrote the word change the world and I slapped it on my little prison cell window and every single and I realized make choices, great things happen. Aim small means small. Make choices, great things happen. You see, every choices that I can make, listen. I can control your thing about me. I can't control your opinion of me. I can't control what you say about me. But I can control how I act, respond, and what I do with my life. I am in control of my life. I don't let external factors control me. I'm in control of my life. Because sometimes life can be tough. Life can be challenging. Sometimes the obstacles in front of you seem like they're too big. It's just like that, but you know what I remember. Remember when I started, you used to look at me when I was a kid and saying this and that. And life, and they're gonna give you anything. You make it, you build it, nobody can take it from you. Because hard work and tendency and refusing to quit and chasing your dream. You get there, I promise you. I mean, you don't hit the star, but you don't land on the moon. You just don't give up and you go after that and you stop caring about the opinions of people around you. Stop blaming everybody for your hurts. Take ownership of your life. Take off your mask. Don't use the barrier. Make good choices. Be the best friends. Encourage somebody. Be the voice of hope and inspirations. This is your moment. Right, so this is the end of this 10-minute speaking video. I'm gonna move to the 30-minute speaking video and then and the next is gonna be the 20-minute speaking video.